You are hearing it correctly. You've tuned into the right spot. This is the show. It's the one podcast in the universe of podcasts made just for you. It's What's Up Big Rapids. We're your hosts. I'm Chris Jane.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
And before we even get into it, we want you to know it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're from, what you look like, or what you've done. You're a loved and valuable member of this community, and we're going to do everything we can not to waste even a moment of your precious time, right?
That's right. And just like every week, we ask you right now, best time not to waste time. Like, subscribe, comment, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream.
Welcome to all the, if this is your
welcome.
first time, welcome. Yeah. I know we've got a bunch of new likes and new people following the show, so welcome.
We're just in time for season 2.
Just in time for season 2. Episode 2 of season 2. We're stoked. No. This is episode 1.
Episode 1.
That's right. It was New Year's Eve.
The Phantom Menace
we did the show
of season 2.
Hey, don't do. Why would you jinx us like that?
I'm sorry.
No, it's the Godfather.
Yeah.
It's the Godfather of podcasts. Okay, of podcast seasons.
How you doing? Welcome.
I'm doing fantastic, buddy. How do I look?
You look great.
All right.
You look
this
like
is day 7.
Okay.
Of
the new year, new you.
Day 7 of New Year, New Me.
If you guys remember last week, Chris had a list.
Oh, and the list grew.
It was a very long list.
And the list got even longer. I've been checking everything off every day.
Go.
Today, I had for lunch my 7th salad in a row.
Okay. 7th.
Give me one of these.
Turkey.
They couldn't see it anyway.
It's fine.
That beats my last year's record by like 7 days. Because I don't
have
think
a single salad.
I don't think not for lunch.
Right.
Like as lunch, just have a salad. That did not happen last year. Definitely not. It probably beats my lifetime record by 6 days.
Never back to back a salad.
Never for lunch. No, I mean, occasionally like a chicken Caesar for dinner. Or
So you hitting the Ruby Tuesdays.
That's right.
It's working.
I don't even want to put this out there because I don't want
it to be like Planet Fitness the first week.
Exactly right.
Okay.
I don't want to be in a line of people getting salad, but that Ruby Tuesday
Thumbing
unlimited
through the lettuce.
that unlimited garden bar pass for $50 a month.
You already have 7 salads at Ruby Tuesdays.
Telling you,
they're paying you at this point.
Well, I mean, look, it's never going to be free, but we'll see if I can get it down to $1 or what would it be?
A buck and a quarter.
I was going to say at best, it'll
$1.33 or whatever.
But I tell you what, man, I'm liking it. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm looking forward to the salads. The salads are starting to get smaller and healthier too.
Okay.
Because I can't. I can definitely
high protein, reducing the cheeses and the croutons, right?
Well,
of course.
What proteins are really on
I guess
there?
you're right.
You know what I mean?
Egg.
all there is egg. I definitely always
what
put
else
egg
down?
on.
What else?
Those little cubed hams.
Why else go if you're not getting those little croutons? That's like
Thank you,
crap.
Dom. I was going to put a pin in that.
You eat as healthy as you want to, but you better put some little croutons on.
Believe
there.
me,
Like 6
I
of
was
them.
about to defend the croutons.
Okay,
I was
good.
just getting there.
That's fair.
Okay, so first off, the only other protein really on the bar, and there, I'm probably wrong because I know there's like probably pea, like
some kind of pea protein,
edamame,
other gross things that I don't eat that are probably protein. But they have that diced ham.
Is it ham? I really needed to know. I'm not quite sure. It feels like it's like a borderline turkey ham, right? Like the color always seems a little off.
I'll eat it, but honestly, like today, I didn't even put any on. Like it's
eggs.
Eggs. But yeah, I like the eggs. But dude, the croutons. Normally, I take relief croutons, but at Ruby Tuesdays,
Yeah, you're right.
And today,
I
they were fresh out of the oven, so they were warm. And you could squish them, and my gosh,
those are got to be like the top crouton of all time, right? If we're ranking them, it starts with Ruby Tuesday.
Ignorant. I just told you I hadn't had a salad in a year, but in my limited experience, I didn't even know croutons could be soft and delicious like that.
So good.
That's like Fazoli's breadsticks.
Yeah.
And they would walk around. For any of you guys that remember Fazoli's,
They just give you
the name.
Fazoli's. I had Fazoli's not that long ago.
Oh yeah,
yeah, a couple months ago. There was one on Alpine actually.
Okay. Gosh, we got
what else?
But you know what's great?
What else is on the list?
Feeling more invigorated. Been rowing every day. Been rowing every day, enjoying that.
Lifting.
Doing the whole thing. Man.
Okay.
Feeling good. Reading, writing, arithmetic. God. All of it, you know what I mean?
Some more. I've just been busy doing the stuff I always do.
It's been great, man. I've been reading my Bible every morning, like just getting journaling, getting my morning routine back down.
Unlike these kids that wanted to go back to school and back-to-back snow days.
I'll be honest with you, I kind of wanted one Monday. When I woke up Monday, I was kind of hoping he would just get one more day off with us, but it was nice. I walked him.
No, it's odd. Like, I noticed yesterday, like, now that I live in the city, like, it's like, what happened to 2 or 3 hour delays? That's what my brother said. He's like, what happened to 2 hour delays? I'm like, I know. They don't do that no more. And also, I've also been at the school when it's, pouring rain in the middle of winter at 10 o'clock, and we're like, we should go home before this freezes, and then they never send us home.
Yeah. I think it can be just as disruptive for working parents to do the delays as it is the days. So.
Yeah, you're right.
I try to just give them the benefit of the doubt that those back rows with all that water on them, even at this time of day, are probably pretty dangerous.
Yep.
So. The weekend. What'd you do, man? Good weekend?
Some that follow us may know that we've been working on a small project. We talked about it on the show in last couple weeks, and we're still working on it. I've been, trying to just get all our ducks in a row, and we have inspections we have to pass and all that kind of stuff. But
for a new business venture here in town.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yes, sir. We actually announced this week that we'll be hosting our first indoor market on January 17th at the new Banded Raccoon.
I love that. I saw there's going to be a pop-up for for Murph's.
Yep, I'm going to have the sneaker table shop there. We got a bunch of vendors coming in. I was trying to think how I could
be part somehow. I got to get some sort of little. We should have some sort of little merch or
something, some kind of merch booth, a table, something.
Which reminds me, it's time for us to get our. Our art, our What's Up Big Rapids art plan together. Maybe this last semester, the school season, we work with the kids.
You're right. We did talk about that. Yes.
Get a design, something we can all be proud of.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's what we've been doing. I've been working on the house. We put away the Christmas tree. Yeah. That's all done. It's sad. It is so sad.
I wasn't able. My outdoor stuff is still frozen mostly. I mean, I think in one more day of this warmer weather, I can probably get it inflated, dry it off, and clean it up. But,
yep. Yeah, it's so sad putting away the Christmas stuff for the year. Like, I felt like I was too busy with everything else in life to enjoy the season as much as I really wanted to.
It did kind of race by.
It went by pretty quick, and I feel like having a kitchen would have helped.
Yeah, I feel like I was just like spent the whole time thinking about the new year. Like I've got all these goals for this year. Yeah. And kind of, the holiday season, it was lovely though, but it just sort of passed by,
Yeah, I watched the Lions. That was kind of
nice to go out with a win, right?
With a win, yeah. Like a lot of people like, well, you should suck for better draft pick and this. And I'm just like, no, these guys are competitors. They want to win. I'd rather win, just get the dub. It was a sad season.
Yeah.
You kind of seen the writing on the wall a little early, but nobody wanted to believe it, and
we just,
I don't know if I'll be watching football.
We allowed ourselves to get,
hyped up, man. 15-2 last year. You get
it's the hope that kills you.
It is.
Every time we let ourselves hope.
The hopium.
And
the Lions' hope is the worst kind.
We are Michigan fans. We should have known better. What were we thinking?
Yep. So does now basketball season. We actually start. Yeah. I'm coaching. Upward.
Oh, yeah?
I'm doing the old upward coaching thing. Got a couple of our friends as kids on the team. And
that's great, dude. I love that.
Yeah, wish me luck, though. Starting Monday is the, 4 to 6 year olds.
Wow, man. You're going to be busy. Yeah. I'm going to try to go. One of my friends really wants to go see a Pistons game. I've actually never been.
I'd love to go.
I've never been to a pro basketball game. Have you?
I watch them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I went.
That's like one of the
last year, 2 years ago?
Yeah, I've not been. But I'd love to.
I got to go meet the players.
Oh yeah.
I went with Keith and his buddy. We went down to like some private event. We got to meet the players. That was back in October.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's cool. Well, I'm going to try to take him to either a Pistons game or a U of M basketball game. Take him to some sort of basketball game.
Go green.
Well, he lives down there,
That's
so
fair.
That's
fair.
It's my buddy James.
Pistons.
I think you met him when he was up.
I did. I also will be starting volleyball this weekend. The City Rec Co-ed Volleyball League starts on Sunday. If you want a show, come on down to the middle school.
Can people still get involved?
I think you can still add to sub teams. If you get a hold of a friend of the show, Josh Piles, maybe you can squeeze in. I feel like there was one team less than last year, so maybe there's a gap.
How many on a
Don't
team?
Take that for
5?
6. You got to have 6. Be up to 3 boys, 3 girls because it is co-ed.
Okay.
There's a little bit of some rules on subbing and stuff like that, but
and so that takes place
Sunday.
When and where?
Scrimmages start Sunday. We'll be at Big Rapids Middle School because we are in fact in Division 2. And Division One is the good ones. They'll start a little bit
so
earlier.
there's a lot of volleyball happening.
I think
all over
there's
town.
19 teams.
Wow,
It's a pretty big thing.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
19 teams of 6.
Yeah. And we have, I mean, my team has
It's
a
hard to
couple
get people
subs
to come out
and
to do anything. That's a lot. That's pretty
I
good.
got a couple.
Did you name your team No Scrubs?
No, we are actually over the top. For those that get the
Yeah,
reference.
I get that. Yeah,
over the
Stallone.
top of the
Yes.
net, obviously. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Is it movie review time? No.
Let me give a shot. I don't know if let's see how. Okay, so
Over the top.
Sylvester Stallone. This is post, the success of his own films, Rambo and Rocky. He's a truck driver. He's also a dad. He wants to be a good dad.
He really wants to be a good dad.
What he really wants is to be the greatest arm wrestler of all time. Okay? Which it's an odd dream.
It's an odd dream.
It's an odd dream. I had never
probably
heard
a
of
New
that
Year
dream.
resolution of some sort.
I don't think anybody in my part of the world had heard of this as a dream
did
before
not.
this. This
No.
introduced us all to the idea that you could be the best at arm wrestling, like beyond just
Which is
your.
expanded into many different forms of
I think
But anyways.
slap fighting is a direct result of this movie.
Yeah,
Anyway.
100%.
Okay, so
Good dad. Wants to be a good
good
dad.
dad wants to be a good dad.
Truck driver.
Yeah, truck driver. His son, wants to be strong like him, but he's not. He's sort of a little stringy kid, and he gets picked on a little bit, gets shoved around a little bit. So his dad teach him, you got to go over the top, right? You turn your hat around, you adjust your grip, which I think seems like cheating.
I'm
a
pretty
little
sure
bit.
it's cheating.
But and then he would hammer down, and he would and he would win. Anyway,
Let me climb up on top of your knuckles real quick.
kid gets a bloody nose. He has to defend himself. He goes back. He ends up winning. He beats the bigger kid, and Stallone ends up winning the championship. It's over the top.
Over the top.
I give it 7 out of 10.
It's
I don't
maybe 6.
I don't know if it holds up.
Maybe 6. It's
7 out of 10 in the year.
To
it
be
was
fair,
made.
it's honestly probably not that dated though. It's just an odd '80s movie.
If
Maybe
like,
early '90s.
if you like sound effects when somebody gets hit, you know what I mean. You're gonna love it. All right,
All right,
moving on.
Well, that was an old
Super
skit
old.
on this wonderful show.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we do have a new segment on this show.
Should we do that?
We should get into it.
All right, let's do it.
We are now. We are getting into a new segment called our Featured Creature of the Week. This is brought to you by
Featured Creature
E&E
of the
Tropical
Week.
Fish of Big Rapids.
I think it needs a little
down
jingle.
In we'll come up with a jingle
like this. Featured Creature of the Week.
There
Woo!
we clip that.
You know what I mean?
Use
No,
that.
I'll do it every week. I'll just do it
Put
live.
it on a button. All right.
We'll just do it live. All right.
This week's featured creature is the axolotl.
Axolotl.
Axolotl. Yes, they have a couple different variations at E&E Tropical Fish, but the axolotl can regenerate its whole body.
Its whole body?
Any part of its body.
So you can eat everything but the nose?
That's
And it would regenerate?
some Deadpool stuff. It is a cold water fish, and it can grow up to 10 inches. They have a couple different options, including everything you need to house this wonderful creature. So go check out the wonderful friends at E&E Tropical Fish.
Incredible. What would you call that guy? Barney? Prince.
That's a good one.
No. The axolotl formerly known as Prince.
Dude.
Let's just call him Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
That's a beautiful creature. All right.
Purple
for our,
Rain actually was on Stranger Things finale. I don't know if you
saw
guys
that.
watched.
Two of Prince's songs
Princes
were-
back to back, man.
I don't know that we should start talking about Stranger Things.
We
or
should
I don't
not.
know
We'll
that
go down a rabbit hole for a while.
I heard you and Dom, like a couple of schoolgirls, just. I hope they do
know.
something.
I know. It's dead. Let it go.
I
people.
will chat with you guys about it, but first, I think we ought to get our guest on the show.
Let's go.
Okay. Today we are joined by a Rotarian, a local Rotarian, a fellow Rotarian with me, friend of mine. He is in charge of a beautiful piece of our environment here locally that is known as Camp Brethren Heights. He is the director. His name is Austin Bancroft. Help me welcome him.
Oh, well, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. It's a little slick and wet out there, but we're managing it.
No kidding. What do you do on the camp on a day like this? Not much, right?
Shoot, more than you'd probably think.
Yeah?
Yeah, with that last ice storm that came through, we lost a lot of trees. A lot of trees came down. I had to run around with a chainsaw. Still running around with the chainsaw.
Oh, I believe
Lots
that.
of cleanup, but no, yeah, doing that, and all the rest of the administration work that needs to be done early off in the season.
No animals to care for on the camp, though, right? Like horses, stuff like that, or do you?
No, nothing other than the cats in the house. So.
Not perfect.
Yeah.
Cats are
easy.
pretty easy. Yeah. You don't have to put them out, let them back in, that kind of stuff. Well, Austin, thanks so much for joining us. I know that I've gotten to hear a little bit of your story in bits and pieces over time, but why don't you just tell us a little bit about who you are and how you came to be in the role of director of an 80-acre piece of heaven.
Yeah, it's something that's even surprising to me, but very thankful for it. I grew up, graduated from Eaton Rapids High School, so made it to the big city of Big Rapids.
Little ways away.
Yeah,
No kidding.
Really, really happy for that. Graduated from high school, didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I knew I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I went ahead and joined the Navy. I was a CB, I was a construction mechanic.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your appreciation and being the great citizens that you are. Did that for a while, came home, worked at Dark Container there for a minute, bounced around a couple different jobs, bought a house down there, and then just was working the job, but didn't really have any passion for anything in particular other than, dinking around in my garage or something like that. So growing up, my grandpa had built the house on Jensen Lake, so I was familiar with it. I spent at least 3 weeks up here, throughout the year visiting them, and it just really turned into such a place I love, very passionate about. And during the COVID years, once everybody got kind of closed down a little bit. My dad had sold his rental house, and then they had a house in Diamonddale, and then he kind of turned to my mom and was like, he had bought the house that my grandpa built. He's like, well, if we're going to move, we should probably do it now. So,
good time to move.
Yeah, they, with that being said, they're a little bit older, and I have a pickup truck and trailer, so I did a lot of the shuffling of all the things up and down and the heavy lifting. And then after doing all that, my sister was in school down in West Virginia, and I was like, well, I don't want to get stuck in Lansing by myself. So
Right.
I just came up here, found a rental house over off of Chippewa Lake, got established there, and then now that I'm super freelancing, I was working on starting up my own construction company and doing side jobs here and there. Just so happened, one day I was over at Dad's house, and they were installing a new commercial stove at the camp. The director and the former maintenance guy there were, having some problems with it, being able to lift it, get everything moved in and out. And after about a couple hours of struggling with it, my dad had mentioned prior, hey, give me a call if you ever need a hand. And we're very sincere with that.
Yeah.
And so they finally did. And just so happened I was at Dad's house, so we went up there and was able to get the old stove out. I can just pick up the stove and set it on the dolly and move it in. So got that all set, and they just kind of had a bewildered look at me. They were really appreciative, but they're like, oh, thank you. I was like, oh, okay. And on that ride back to Dad's house, he's like, it'd be pretty cool to work there, wouldn't it? And I'm like, yeah, it would be. I swear, like 20 minutes later, the old maintenance guy came down and was like, I don't know what you do, but I'm leaving, and the camp could really use a guy like you.
Oh, that's perfect.
And so it just kind of went in.
That's
applied.
life, man. Timing and placement and opportunity. I love it.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
Just so fortunate to have that, And so I was like, okay, cool. It's just a part-time job doing maintenance, and there was some stuff that I brought some skills to the table that the camp needed at that point in time, and was able to kind of, got the full length of the dock in. The wiring for the motor on the pontoon needed to be rewired. Some raccoons made a den in the transom,
And for your part, you got to hang out in a cool spot, like working on some cool, doing some cool stuff by yourself in nature.
Working on your own pace, what you got to get done, and what you got to get done, and
Yeah.
a beautiful place to do it.
Yeah, and that I really like that rewarding factor too. Is in you get that sense of accomplishment, and then when you take a break, you're looking into the woods and out over the lake. You can't beat that.
No.
Right.
I worked for a demolition company out of Flint, Detroit. I've been in the gutter underneath a bread truck replacing a starter in February, and at that point, I was like, I think I need to find something else. And going from that to what I do now, it's just it's awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
And so that was your kind of foot in the door, and then at a certain point, the director also was transitioning out, and an opportunity opened up.
Yeah, yep. So he was originally from Illinois, and there was another opening at a camp down there, and that's closer to his family and everything. So after about just a little over a year of me being in the maintenance position, he explained to the board that he was going to be leaving and taking the job, and the board kind of was empty. We're like, well, where are we going to go from here? And I just raised my hand. I'm like, hey,
I know that move.
I know a guy.
Yeah.
I could give this a shot if you guys trust me. If we can, I don't want to fail at this, so let's keep going forward. And so they did, and they brought on a co-director, and she was great. She was also from Indiana, and we worked together for the last 2 years. But then with different cuts and her transition, the position just turned into mine. So now I am the director, maintenance guy.
And the maintenance guy. Yeah.
I'm really, other than the board, I'm the sole employee of the camp. So
Gotcha.
I grew up in small ministries, so I know how that goes.
That's one of those things. Like, why pay many when you can pay one to do all? Right?
Exactly.
So
that's
you're
great,
good at what you
man.
do, clearly.
And so was I right? It's 80 or
it's 70. It depends
it's
on how
almost 80 acres, right?
Yeah.
And it's by Jensen. Like now, I imagine the job came with you moving into a house on the camp, right?
Yes, yep. After the former director moved out,
So no more renting for you. No more with Grandpa. It's
yeah.
Got a place.
now you're on the campsite 24/7, pretty much.
Yes.
Able to kind of
Yep.
take care of down trees and the kitty cats and the
Yeah, and all the we have a 4,800 square foot lodge that we heat year round.
whoa.
Yeah.
Now, when you say lodge, you mean
Sleeping and-
for sleeping, right?
Yeah, so going into more detail on that, we have I believe it's like a 28 by 32 recreation room upstairs. I have my office, and then we have two male and female dorm, or just 2 rooms depending on whatever groups there.
How many beds?
8 bunk beds, so it sleeps 16. Not all of them are bunk beds. Over time, it kind of shifts, but so that each of them with their respective bathrooms, and then once you go downstairs, we have a dining area, a small
little kitchen.
I don't know if I would call it a commercial kitchen, but it's a little bit more than a residential.
Are you the cook too?
Oh shoot, I tried that once.
I mean, they got you doing everything,
Yeah.
man. Why not?
Shoot,
Food Network.
Those poor kids. I'm so glad they endured that because I eat for sustenance and not
Right.
flavor all the time. But thankfully,
salt, no pepper.
we do have I have a couple people that I can call on for
Love that.
Very cool.
cooking.
So, your camp is rentable. I mean, people, to some extent, you have quite a few options that people like us, like if we wanted to bring
Family
our
reunion
families,
or
or
something
we
like
wanted
that.
to bring our businesses for like a summit,
getaway, a
or
2-day summit,
a trust,
something.
Building retreat or something like that.
Yes, absolutely. So we got, along with the lodge and going off of the lodge, we have 5 cabins total. There's like a boys' side and a girls' side. Again, when it's a open rental, it's up to your discretion.
Sure.
But yeah, we've hosted weddings, we've hosted family reunions. We've even had Fair State students come out for a little work retreat. We're all about that.
Absolutely.
If you guys have a group that
And
you
you're
wanna-
very reasonable from what I know. I mean, price wise, very reasonable. So here's another place that's, just what does it take? 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops?
Yeah, 20 minutes tops.
20
for
minutes
sure.
tops from downtown Big Rapids. This is
Out to Rodney.
a good alternative venue if you need to host something. You just you want to put together something special. This could be a good place to do it.
And outside of renting. It looks like I got a flyer here that you guys do events too. You host those? Is it you that's planning those as well?
Yes. Yep.
Whew.
So trying to get people to come in
Does
here. 'Cause
marketing and
Well, let's tell
logistics. He does
people
it all.
about this event you got coming up. And I'm sorry, I don't know. There is an event online, Pat. I'm sorry if I didn't.
Let me look.
If I didn't tell you, well, we'll see. Well, Pat can maybe find it, pull it up. But here's what I've got in front of me. It says that you guys are hosting a Winterfest sledding day. It says join us for a day of winter fun, Saturday, January 31st from 1 to 4. There is a backup date of February 7th if the weather turns against us. But basically, this is a free, fun family event. All you got to do, bring your own sled.
Got it.
You could bring your own ice skates.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that on here, but you did tell me that you might be doing some, some skating as well.
Yeah, weather permitting, I'd love to be able to plow a little area out on the lake and
little
get
path
it flooded
and-
up
yeah,
and a
that'd be
couple
so
paths
cool.
running through, something that kids can go and.
But again, it's going to need
Usually.
to really cool down between now and then to make it work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
They're going to have a bonfire. You're
Yeah.
gonna, and s'mores that you can cook.
Yeah.
I imagine you're an expert s'more maker.
It kind of comes with the job after a
Yeah,
while.
and then hot cocoa and snacks also provided, and RSVP though, so that they can,
Should have got enough.
so that they can kind of know how many snacks to get. But check out the Camp Brethren Heights. So, there you go. Pat found it. Throw that up, Dom.
Yep, we've had it up.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
I love this graphic, by the way.
That's a
I
great
need to use
graphic.
more of those.
Yeah, I love the animation.
Me
little
too.
Canva action.
Thankfully, we do have a social media coordinator that I work closely
Tell you what,
with.
man,
That
I've
isn't
never
you
used-
doing that too?
No,
all right.
I'm
all
just
right.
not that tech savvy.
I really like that. I've never used a video
me
for an
neither.
event
Yeah, I love
graphic.
this.
What a great idea.
Yeah, she's very good. We're very fortunate to have her on the team.
Well, awesome, buddy. So there you go. 3 hours of free sledding out at your place. That's end of the month, January 31st. That's a Saturday from 1 to 4 o'clock.
Bring the kids.
Bring the kids. Tell you what, I appreciate this little bit of a thaw that we're having right now, but I was enjoying the
snowboarding
nice
and
cold and
sledding
the
and all that.
lots of snow. I mean, being out there in like blizzard-like conditions, but I know they'll be back. We just got to give it a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Hey, sledding, though, just to remind people, if you do want to get out, because, I mean, today was another snow day. Well, bad weather day, ice day. There's still some snow. If you've got some snow, just a reminder, we love going sledding out at Cran Hill. We like going sledding at Crossroads School here in town. Like going sledding over
to
at
get
Brookside. Brookside Elementary has a
gotta have
really
time to
great
sled.
hill. That's good for kids. Gets a little icy this time, like if the weather's like
Try
this.
slick.
Yeah.
Zoom.
And then Spring
like
Valley
Clark
Golf Course.
Griswold.
What is that? The 8th hole, 7th hole?
Yes, eighth hole.
Spring Valley, the 8th hole.
Right off 10.
Incredible sledding hill. So
There's probably some good ones out of khaki. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, there's a couple, but you got to trespass to get to them. So.
Well, you know what?
Oh, well, you know what?
Your
Khaki
kids.
doesn't mind.
Your
Khaki
kids. All
doesn't
you got to
mind.
do is just
I'm trying
ask
to
for
think, where would be
forgiveness.
the best hill at Khaki?
What's that?
I'll think on that.
On the
Way out
south
back.
side, I know there's a couple of those early holes right there. On
Falcon Head had some
killer
good
hills.
Anyways, okay. Well, hey, stick around, Austin. We're so glad to have you in the community. I'm glad that. So your grandfather is the one who established a little route in our area, right? By
Yes.
building a cottage. Then your parents moved up there and are staying there now.
Yes. Yep.
And so, yeah, and I don't blame you at all. The only reason I'm in this area is because everybody's sort of scattered to the winds, and I was like, well, I mean, nobody lives in our hometown anymore because I grew up in Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
See, I was going to mention it. You grew up in
Rivals,
Eaton Rapids, which is a big rival of Charlotte, and I wrestled and I played baseball and stuff like that. But anyway, nobody's there now.
No.
And so, my parents moved up here.
Nobody lives there.
So,
Who would want to live there?
Yeah, nobody. There's not a single person.
It's ghost town.
None of my family, none of my siblings, everybody scattered. And so I chose to live near my parents. You know what I mean? Which is why I'm in the area ultimately. So,
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm starting to identify with Big Rapids is like a lot of people come here to be closer to family, or maybe they're from here, they left and just wanted to come back because they loved it so much. No, that's why we do the show, right? Because
That's why
of
we
Big
do the show.
Rapids.
I may
Yeah.
be a little biased, but I do feel that radiating through this community a lot too. I love this town.
Yeah, we might be cliche in some ways, but there is only one Big Rapids.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean? We might have a lot of the small town cliches that other northern Michigan towns have, but we're unique in that we all share a love of this little place called Big Rapids that people all through the world have heard of for different reasons. One of which is, the fact we keep winning national championships.
Yeah, sure.
It spreads the name of Big Rapids.
Nothing says welcome back students like a Bulldog Spirit Day.
I know. Throw that up, Dom. Check this
Monday,
out.
January 12th, Ferris State University is asking that everybody rock their gear to celebrate and honor this year's national champion football and their 4th national championship in 5 years, and the volleyball team's incredible postseason success where they're at least able
Aw,
to get
nice
to
of him to
elite-
throw.
I know, to the Elite 8.
Are you able to be there? Because I think we
I
should
think
do
it's
this.
just, from what I've gathered, it's just you just wear.
Yes. Well, I think we should show
wear
up and maybe
garb.
live stream it because I think they're going to probably,
Yeah, meet the Ferris State students, hear remarks for the university
Oh, we
leaders,
could take a
enjoy
photo with the
snacks,
trophy.
experience 11 o'clock at the Eisler
Pat,
Center.
we got to get a photo with the trophy.
we probably should. We got an in.
Well,
Friend of the
they
show,
just invited us.
Dr. Pink. Yeah,
That's
we'll
true.
move to the
We
top.
don't have- I don't think we need
We
to
got to
drop-
get Coach on here.
We don't
That's
need
what we
to-
got to get on
That's
here.
true. We don't need to invoke Dr. Pink's name to get in there.
Sorry. It's open. It looks like it's free and open to the public.
But yes, but you know what? While we're there, we should ask the coach if he would
love to.
if he would deign to.
We just
to
had a
come
coach
the
on a
show.
couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
So
I know.
Yeah, we had Jake on.
I
No,
know.
I also can verify another rumor.
Oh yeah, let's bring the rumors back.
So
It's
we
another
talk-
one of our favorite segments.
We talked about this like a month ago that a Dunkin' Donuts was coming to, or Dunkin' rather, was coming to Walmart.
We just assumed wrongly that it meant that Subway was leaving.
Yeah, because why wouldn't it? I mean,
That's
ipso
the-
facto,
that was the part
that place
that-
has a kitchen.
Yeah,
Dunkin' has
yeah.
kitchen.
That-
Right.
That was the part I think got wrong.
Yeah, because from what I hear, all the video games are gone because a Dunkin' is going in that spot.
How interesting is
Don't
that?
play, Pat.
All
I know.
the
Now listen,
arcade
we don't
play.
It's a rumor.
I'll let you know as
and
soon
it's
as
been it's been.
I'll let you know
a
as soon
couple
as
times to me.
as soon as I can confirm.
I was gonna reach out to the GM there and,
Yeah.
and just get a verification.
We
on it,
will
but
get
no time.
verification, but that's the word. And you know what? I love that idea.
too.
I love the idea of them using those spaces like that for other.
I wonder if it's so all weather windows is in the one right now. I wonder
What a
if it's
waste,
both
man.
of those together.
What a waste.
Yeah, right. Because
They could
all
just
weather,
have a little kiosk.
right. They can have
You could
a,
just have
Texas
kiosk with
kiosk.
some little pamphlets.
I
and
feel
a guy
bad.
standing
I
there.
seen a kid that used to work at the gym was working there, and he's, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, good. You have a lot of empty space
I was going
behind
to
you.
say, he's like, do you have time to talk? They seem so lonely. So I love the idea.
Yeah.
I think they definitely have space, just like they do with the, they have that hair cutting place. That's
Well,
the salon, right? They
This
have
is
like a
also part of the
salon.
buzz. I didn't tell you that the haircutting place is either moving or being removed because
wow.
that's where I heard the pharmacy is moving to.
That'd be a great spot for the pharmacy. I always feel bad when I see someone who's clearly ill.
Yeah.
Having to truck all the way
Past
back.
all those self-checkouters, which is
all the
a
way
line
back to the
itself.
pharmacy, and you can tell they're in pain. They
I
don't want to
can
be.
confirm that our Walmart is getting the remodel.
Yes.
A lot of our other surrounding area Walmarts have gotten it. We're next.
That's
Okay.
what I pushed on, and they said pharmacy being moved to the front.
So we're putting a maybe back onto Dunkin. We think that Dunkin
I'm
is
like
coming.
96% sure. That's pretty good.
That's still
some
it's
doubt in there.
That's a maybe, but anyway, we're
But the
pretty
sources
sure
were great. So
we'll keep an eye on the rest of it. Sounds like big changes coming to Walmart.
yeah.
Yay!
And speaking
Yay
of
for-
changes,
yay for the
it's
Waltons.
still agony pulling into the Planet Fitness. So they build this car wash, and nothing drives home that agony like your New Year's resolutioners.
Oh,
Like
is the
it-
parking lot full?
Yeah, like people are parking at Goodwill and walking to
Wow.
Planet Fitness because, like, throughout the year, that portion of the parking lot is not used. But for most of January, it is used, and it is packed in there.
I did you guys a favor by not rejoining. You know what I mean? I'm going to work out here until they all go back home. Then I'll come join you guys. Austin, what about you? Are you a New Year's resolution guy? I mean, some people don't really like that word. Or do you like to set new goals at the top of the year or anything like that?
I just try to use it for a moment to try to re-strengthen the things that I already know I should be doing.
See, now that's what a person can say when they already are doing the right things right. You know what I mean? When you're doing a lot of the right things right, you're right. You just reflect.
Yeah, you know what?
And then
refocus. Lock in.
Reflect.
Focus.
Refocus.
Make that a shirt.
Reflect. And refocus.
For the art thing, making the shirts and stuff, we should have them go back and watch episodes and just pick something fun, right?
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, here's what we're talking about. What we would really love. We're gonna host a competition. We're gonna put some real dollars on the line. We're gonna make it open to anybody, but primarily the thought was that we would go to the art classes at the ISD, at the high school, and even the middle school, maybe even the elementary school.
Maybe Ferris. Who knows too? I'll ask them all
and ask them, ask their students to submit designs for a What's Up Big Rapids T-shirt or sweatshirt or whatever,
hat,
something that we can make a whole bunch of, and all of us
and around town can have them.
Yeah, just some cool, Big Rapids stuff for us all to enjoy, because I'm a sucker for that stuff myself. So
don't tell me.
And I'd like to see what the kids can come up with.
Yeah.
You know what I
me
mean?
too. Me too.
So.
It's very creative and very fun. But
Okay,
Dom, real quick before we get into our list of events, how month out. Nicaragua.
Yeah.
How you feeling? You locking in?
Feeling great. We had our last team meeting last night. Tickets are bought. As long as President Trump doesn't invade, between now and then, I'm good to go.
La 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 la. I'm not listening.
The Nike Tech, man. the stock on the Nike Tech went up. I'll tell you that. Anyways, no, that's awesome. You're ready. Dad, do we have a replacement for Dom? Oh, he's gone.
What if he's taken? What if they deport him somewhere? What
Send
if
Liam.
What if they won't let him back?
Where are they going to send him?
No,
he's clearly from America.
Yeah, hopefully I don't end up in a Nicaraguan jail.
I was going to say, what do you mean clearly?
There are a few places in the world that I don't want to end up, and Nicaraguan jail is one of them.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm going to do everything I can to do what the Lord wants us to do. And then come
get
home.
back safe.
Okay.
Come home.
Okay.
Just like
week.
those missionaries.
1 week
Just like those missionaries in the latest
I'll miss
Rambo
one
movie.
episode.
One episode. What's that?
Just like those missionaries in the last Rambo movie. Remember those guys?
No.
Just wanted to go up the river. He goes, "If you're not taking guns, you're not helping anybody." Remember that?
Do not take guns to your mission trip, please.
That's great. I won't make it out of Grand
Remember what
Rapids.
happened? Do you remember what happened?
No.
They didn't listen.
No.
They didn't listen, did they?
that
They
means-
went without him. They all got killed. He had to go and do what he does. So,
You had to go Rambo.
anyway, Dom,
All right.
don't go Rambo.
Yes,
while you're
okay.
down there, get down, get back. So, how long will you be gone?
1 week, right? You said
Yeah.
You're just going to miss one show.
I'll just miss one show.
all right.
Maybe two, depending on jet lag.
We might be able to get Miss Kenzie.
easy.
You know,
Bring her
some,
back.
We got some options.
We got some options. We got plenty of time, but I just wanted to check in, make sure you're all prepped. We're all prepped on our side, and people aren't kind of confused when there's somebody else behind that
Absolutely.
that mic. Yeah,
that'll be fun.
Video. So, all right, let's get into it. We got some ton of stuff. It was kind of dry towards the end of the season last
right.
year, so let's get into some events. The live stand-up comedy at the Peaks is back for the new year. Friday, January 16th. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30. This is Ryan Brown and Morgan.
These guys look professional.
Sterling. If you haven't been to a comedy show at the Peaks, you are missing out. Go get your tickets. These are legit comedians. They are funny. They're entertaining. They will have you coming back. Head on over to the Peaks to get your tickets today.
Love that.
So that is the 16th. On the 17th, I spoke about it already, but we might as well double down. Our first indoor market at the Banded Raccoon venue and event center at 110 North Michigan, previously Two Cheesy Guys.
Is this the first time you've told us what the name is?
Yes. There it is.
Dom, did you know what it was?
Dom.
I did.
The Banded Raccoon.
Yes.
Venue and event center.
I've put into Chat GPT some options for a new logo. We'll share those later.
The Banded Raccoon. Now, to me, that makes me think of a raccoon that has been captured
Castrated.
and then tagged and then released. Like he's been banded. Like they do that with certain creatures.
Well, think about
Now-
old Western banded.
Now, when they talk, sometimes they would talk about how a raccoon looks like a
bandit.
bandit.
Right.
Right. So, like the bandit raccoon?
No,
the
bandit. Like a robber. Like a
That'd be a
bandana. Like a
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So the bandana is on and he's the Banded Raccoon.
there you go. There you go. There you go. Welcome to Big Rapids.
I love
This
it.
will be the introduction of the new event and venue center
Sort of
downtown.
like a pirate raccoon.
Yeah. That's part of the brand, you know? Anyways.
I think Brandy let Pat pick.
No.
No?
In fact, Randy didn't name this one.
She came up with that?
She's a big fan of the brand too.
Because that falls
so.
right in with your, to me, the imagery for like Murphs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah. No,
the Banded Raccoon.
And look for more in the future. We're looking to do hopefully an indoor market once a month. This is a rentable venue. Hopefully everything's up and
Crash
running by next week.
Bandicoot.
I love Crash Bandicoot. And then
Well, that's great, man. I'm excited for you.
yeah, no, we'll talk more about it as we we'll get into it.
Okay.
And then the very next day, on January 18th,
I used to do this. I did this a couple of times, the bridal show.
at the Peaks
Back in the
the
day.
Y102 WYBR Bridal Show. This will start at, I had a time, 11, and run through 4. I'm sure there will be a ton of local vendors, including, your cake makers, your bridal.
But they are still looking for vendors too, though.
Oh, I'm sure.
So if you are some sort of a vendor, you think you could benefit from it. Like I used to go and set up my little real estate booth and meet all the families and stuff. It was pretty fun. Everybody's looking to get married. But anyway, if
somebody had a space to rent for a bridal shower, they might want to go and be
busy
part
though,
of this event.
I know.
That's true.
Yeah, the
Pat,
Banded, right?
yeah. Although you can't advertise your event center at somebody else's event center, can you?
Well, I talked to friend of the show, Jeremiah, and we're okay.
Okay,
We're good.
You're definitely not the same type of
No,
of
100%.
event center, but
But yeah, no, if we'll see. Thanks,
Yeah.
Tom. Now I got. Hopefully, my wife doesn't listen to the show.
now you put some more work on his plate. All right.
The vendor directory is all. Get your tickets. If you're a bride, you can go to brbridalshow.com and you'll get all your information, as well as head on over to their Facebook. There is a long list of vendors already signed up, so you can kind of see who's going to be there.
Some very luxurious ones too. So
Yes.
go and get some of their free swag.
It's that time of the year, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear of anybody getting proposed to over Christmas or New Year or anything?
I saw some. Some of my friends' kids are I'm seeing that now. Where I knew that kid when they were little. Now they're proposed, and they're getting married and stuff like that. So
I heard of one. I didn't see any pictures or anything, but it's that time of the year where the hand of marriage is asked for. It's the best gift of the year.
yes, I just want to extend the hand of friendship.
There we go.
This year. To everyone. Hey, click the actual image here because I'm proud of this image here. This one is for High Strung Steel. We're going to be back at the Sawmill, continuing our residency, our little project we've got going on. It's January 24th. That's a Saturday night. Music starts a little after 7 o'clock with Brian's Suitcase Experience. That guy is a one-man band and is fantastic.
He's a good time.
And has got some new originals he wants to bust out. And then Bud Greenman and I will be doing our High Strung Steel thing. We'll be doing 2 full sets for you guys. And we're excited. We got some good stuff for you. So I hope you'll come out. Please put it on your calendar. It's free, but the place does fill up fairly quickly. So come hang out, and I'll give you a free bit of High Strung Steel merch just for coming out.
There
All right?
we go. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah,
Hey,
flyer, I don't know if you knew that the flyer says Friday. Luckily,
Thank
the
you,
event
buddy.
is scheduled for the right day.
So we get for using AI for stuff.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll fix that. Thank you, Pat. Too bad because I really liked that flyer. All right, the next Saturday, also on the 31st, is sort of a kind of a grand reopening or a, the Quinn's music shop is under new ownership. We're going to get the owner in here maybe in 2 weeks, I think he's scheduled. I can't remember. It's either next week or the week after. He's going to come in and talk about some of his hopes and dreams. He's a fascinating guy with a long, rich history in music in the area and has got a lot to bring to the store beyond just another person to be there when you want to buy guitar strings. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of new stuff available. So one of the things he's bringing back is live music to the store. And they're going to kick that off on Saturday, the 31st at 1:30 with Stanley and Quiggle. They're one of the local fantastic, groups. They're a little duo that they're
a little indie folk duo.
Yeah, they're super talented.
Very talented.
Almost all original music.
Even their covers,
handsome guys with great voices. What do you want?
Oh man, I love their covers too.
Yeah.
They do like a different variation of
Totally.
some of your favorite songs.
You will like them, and so come meet the new owners at Quinn's, and maybe reintroduce yourself and see what the new vibe is like, and check out Stanley and Quiggle.
No,
all right,
very cool. Love that live music is just up and popping in this city so often. And
are you going to be part of the Euchre tournament this year?
I am. We actually had to pick a time and date because I guess there's a couple that they're doing this year. But we will be at the Elks on January 31st for the Comfort Home Euchre tournament. This is open to the public, and you can sign up. I think you can just show up.
Okay. Did you already sign up?
Yeah.
Does it cost anything?
No, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, it does. $50 a person.
Come with dinner and stuff.
Includes the game, a loner
right.
competition, and dinner, and there's prizes. $250 for first place. So, you know what? I'd like to do it. We hosted a Euchre tournament over the over Christmas break. My family, all my nieces and nephews, and my parents and brothers and sisters, we all did a Euchre tournament. And
is it one of the ones where you have the sheet?
I created a sheet with a bracket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had a whole bracket and everything. It was
cool.
awesome. I've got a shirt that says "World's Okayest Euchre Partner," so maybe I'll come out to the Elks.
I do want to give people the heads up. You just come by yourself. You don't need another partner. You will play by yourself. They will get you with a partner every time. It's like a round robin thing. You'll play 10 hands or 10 sets rather, and so you can come by yourself. You don't have to have a partner to do these Euchre tournaments.
Love it.
Yeah, I mean, outside of
Polar Plunge, just we plug it every week. It goes to support the Special Olympics, and it's coming up, and we're going to do it. So
February 28th.
I feel like the more I talk about it, the more my mind will get sort of wrapped around the idea that I'm going to do it. They host it right in the middle of the street, right out there by the Elks Lodge, actually, right by City Hall. They block off the street, put a big tank of water, and people dress up in costumes or in no costume. You know what I mean? They just go in their bathing suits. And
what should we be wearing?
I'm thinking costume.
Costume, right?
Speedo.
You know what, Dom? You do you. I was thinking wetsuit.
Right.
You know,
totally.
100%
We'll be California surfers, you know?
Yeah. No, Michigan surfers.
Michigan surfers.
Hey, did you guys see that the bomb, what was that storm we had, a bomb cyclone?
Bomb cyclone.
The bomb cyclone created like 20-foot waves in the Great Lakes.
No.
And people were out there surfing.
First of all,
I just watched a
this
documentary
is
about it
literally
yesterday.
the first time I ever heard bomb cyclone.
You didn't, that was all that's been around, I guess, for decades and decades.
It completely covered a lighthouse in ice.
Yeah. Apparently it pushed all the winds, those 50-mile-an-hour winds, pushed all the water, not all, but it's capable of pushing so much water from the Wisconsin side to our side that
the water just likes us more, probably.
It took days for it to settle, and that created these swells. And so there were 20-foot rideable waves in Lake
crazy.
Michigan.
I've been under a rock. I've been too busy.
My hat's off to the hardcore gentlemen that braved that weather to try to catch those waves. So anyway, they were fully suited up.
Good for you.
Like this type of wetsuit.
You're right. Yeah. With like suction goggles on.
Might have well
and-
been scuba diving.
Right.
Anyway, the Polar Plunge is taking place Saturday, February 28th. That's the tail end of February. It'll be in the morning, and there's plenty of time to sign up. I recommend going to the Special Olympics page.
Yeah, this is.
Special Olympics Michigan specifically. All right, go to Special Olympics Michigan, and you will find a link for tickets and stuff. Oh, now that's a great graphic. So put that up, Dom. Now that gives you an idea of what the Polar Plunge is like. Yeah. Okay, people doing wacky poses, people wearing tutus.
Looks like these guys are in hot dog suits.
People wearing costumes, doing cannonballs, doing flips. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, even if you don't want to come in, even if you don't want to jump, maybe you'd consider sponsoring us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're going to go and do it anyway.
But give all of Special Olympics.
Right at that link there was a way to donate, and you could say, hey, we're giving this on behalf of What's Up Big Rapids, and we will go and do you proud.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah. I think that's all I got for this week.
Me too.
That's it.
Nice. Dom, you got any corrections for us?
Well, let me tell you, if you're Pat, you talked about you're joining the volleyball league.
Yeah.
There's actually an opening for a part-time volleyball official.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Now, I don't know much about volleyball, so I think I should definitely go and apply for this job.
Oh, man. I watched more volleyball as a kid than anybody should probably have to. My sister was really, really good.
It's in, out, double hit.
Yeah. Side out. SIDEOUT, side out. Side out. We were there for it.
Yeah.
I've been under more gymnasium bleacher seats than you can shake a stick at. What are you talking about, Dom? What are you saying whoa about? You didn't run around under bleacher seats when you were a kid?
No.
I did.
What?
I know Dom didn't, but I did. And I wasn't running around.
No. Stop right there.
All right.
What are you talking about? What kind of school did you grow up in? You didn't run around under bleacher seats? Like during all the downtime during games, you and your buddies didn't goof around under the bleachers at football games?
I was the oldest, so if I was ever at a bleacher event, I was participating, not
you missed
observing.
out, dude. There's a whole world that happens under the bleachers.
Dreams happen.
Okay.
Some of the best things that ever happened to me as a kid happened under bleachers. Some of the worst things too.
Okay.
Anyways.
Also, real quick, Sylvester Stallone. Anybody want to guess? I went to his IMDb page. We all know he's a prolific actor.
What is he? What was that word?
Prolific? Prolific, yes.
Plurific.
It's a
We're going to write that
201
down.
on the
Prolific.
SAT. But also, you guys know he's a writer. Does anyone want to take a crack at how many writing
Credits?
projects he has been credited with?
I'm going to say 40.
I mean, it's up there. I'd say it's gonna.
I'll
be
say
over
40. You say over under.
I'm gonna say over.
Oh, you're
I'm gonna
taking
be
it
100.
way over.
I'm gonna take 100. Wow.
Wait, let Austin get in on this.
Sure.
Well,
Austin?
do letters to Adrian count?
Yeah, he was always writing those letters.
We'll do 68.
68?
Oh, he split the difference.
He's actually credited with 92 different projects. So good job, Sly.
I had a feeling, man.
We'll give that to Pat.
He wrote a lot of stuff you wouldn't even realize. If I remember, like all the Expendables, I'm pretty sure he was a co-writer for.
Plus these
all
days,
the
he
Creeds.
gets credit, like any of the he's done a bunch of
shows.
Yeah, reality type shows and stuff about the boxing and about training and stuff. I'm sure he got writing credits for all those.
Yep. I will say, as an actor, the most unique I felt project he was part of. It was a movie in the 70s.
Stop
it was
or my mom will shoot.
The Sidelong Glances of a Pigeon Kicker.
What?
So someone's got to go. Please, somebody, go look up this movie and give us a review. So that way Chris doesn't have to watch it and give us a review of his own.
There are people who have a desire to kick birds in cities. I see it. Every once in a while, they'll just get fed up and just take a swing at them. You know what I mean? Because they're just always around. Like they want to kick. They want to kick a pigeon or they want to kick a duck.
I hope it makes them feel bad.
The sidelong glances of people who kick
of
ducks.
a pigeon kicker.
Pigeon kicker.
No, that's not a polo term, is it?
No.
He's actually a very good polo player.
Sylvester Stallone.
Was he?
Yeah, small.
Where you sit on a horse and you hit
Yeah,
with a.
yeah. He's actually a very accomplished horseman.
Okay.
Now I'm digging up documentaries I've watched years back, but yeah.
I missed that. You know who I think our Sylvester Stallone is? It's got to be Wahlberg. Marky
Yeah.
Mark.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Marky Mark is our generation.
Well, I don't know. I feel like
I think he's our Stallone.
Mark Wahlberg and like Will Smith are kind of grouped together.
Oh,
you know,
don't do that.
No.
Like, they both
Don't
did
do
TV.
that.
They did music.
Don't
they both
do
did movies.
that.
What do you mean?
Let's not put not in this.
Are you kidding
not
me?
right now. Let's not put Will Smith and Marky Mark. Marky Mark.
That was years ago.
Marky
bro.
Mark
Let it
was
go.
a real gangster. He blinded a man.
He was a real gangster.
Remember that? He put a man's eye out as a kid. Will just sort of limply slapped a man who was way smaller than him in front of a whole bunch of people. You know what I mean?
One moment.
Well, there's
it's
Jake
not going
Gyllenhaal.
to take away
I
his
think-
movies credits.
I think Wahlberg.
Come on, bro. The
destroys
Pursuit
it.
of Happiness is one of the greatest movies of all time.
I like
Period.
watching him put that Rubik's Cube together.
Yeah, that was 100%.
I didn't
one of
like
the
watching
greatest
him
movies.
cry as he's blocking the bathroom door.
As they're trying to get him out.
That's a
Yeah,
rough
dude.
moment, man. Oh,
Dude,
that's
no.
tough to
That
watch.
was a
Go
deep
to-
movie.
Anyways,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, Dom. Is that it?
That's all.
Stallone. All right. Well, thank you
OTP.
so much. That really fired us up there. You almost got us. You almost got us fired up. All right. Well, listen. That's it for this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. It's What's Up Big Rapids. We're your hosts. I'm Chris James.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
And just remember, kids, kindness is contagious. Go out there and be the example you want to see in the world. We're all watching and we're rooting for you.
Thanks, everybody.
Hit it down.